Welcome friends. I am Dr. V.K. Chauhan, homeopathic physician. Revise with me homeopathic remedy Borax Veneta. This is part 5, first grade symptom review from guiding symptoms of our materia medica, and this is good for 4th BHMS students and interns. This is the total 48 sections under which the confirmed, clinically confirmed symptoms of borax are listed in the guiding symptoms of our materia medica by Constantine Hering. And he has devised the 4 grades, and out of these 4 grades we have taken only first grade symptoms, and we are trying to see, since this particular is the source book of Allen's keynote, you will come across many symptoms which are given here are taken up. These are the first grade symptoms which are taken up in the Allen's keynote. So let us see what is the symptoms we have here. So in the mind section, first section is mind, and we find related to anxious dread of downward motion following first grade symptoms are there. The child becomes anxious when dancing in one rock. It in arms. It has an anxious expression of face during downward motion. Very anxious on riding rapidly downhill. Contrary to his custom, he feels as though it would take away his breath. And then we have anxious feeling during downward motion or rocking. He has been given this remedy in case of diarrhea probably. And then we have again first grade symptom, dread of downward motion. From sensorium, second section of borax, we find following symptoms. First grade symptoms for vertigo, fullness, worse, descending. Vertigo and fullness in head on descending a mountain or stairs. Next section we are taking up is the taste, speech and tongue. It is the 11th section, and for borax we will see apathy here, and for apathy following are the symptoms: apathy in mouth and on the tongue, apathy on tongue and inside of cheek, bleeding when eating. Apathy are so tender that they prevent child from nursing. In inner mouth section 12, borax we see for apathy, apathy with salivation, apathy in mouth on inner surface of cheek, bleeding easily, with great heat and dryness of mouth, with cracked tongue, with salivation. In urinary organ chapter 21, for borax we will see for dysuria, and the first grade representation is worse before urination. In female sexual organs section 23, we are going to see for licoria and albuminuria. We have symptom like white, albuminous or starchy licoria, acrid licoria appearing for 2 weeks, between catamania with swelling of labia and inflamed and discharging diurnal glands. We go for pregnancy, parturition and lactation section 24. We are looking for infant apathy, and here we see apathy so tender that they prevent child from nursing. The infant becomes pale, nearly earth colored. The previous firm fleshy becomes soft and flabby. He cries a great deal, refuses the breast, and frequently screams out anxiously in his sleep. Inner chest and lungs, section 28. Pain, pleuritic, important first grade symptoms. We get pleuritic pain in right pectoral region. Patient cannot move or breathe without a stitch. It means moving the part causes pain, which is better by pressure, what we have seen in the original text in Allen's. In sleep section 37, we are going to see nightmares. Children may be sleeping quietly and awake suddenly screaming and holding on to side of cradle without any apparent cause for doing so. Stage of life and constitution, section 47. Infancy, we are going to see infancy, and period of dentition and infancy is F3, and diarrhea is commonly being prescribed for this drug. So friends, thank you very much for patient